This is the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show.
Let's get the thoughts of the coach. This chat with the coach is brought to you by Shelter Insurance agent Dustin Shoemaker, helping you get the right coverage at the right price, all while providing the quality of service you expect. Call Dustin Shoemaker at Shelter Insurance.
Back at Hayes High School, the Hayes High Indians, the Great Bend Panthers for the second time in less than a week, and for a sixth time in about 1 year, the Indians and the Panthers, and for a second time in that year, it is in the sub-state tournament. This year in the first round, joined by Coach Alex Hutchins, I imagine this may have been the easiest scouting report you ever needed to put together, seeing as how you just played this team about 6 days ago.
Yeah, that was about the only thing that we're real thrilled about with in terms of convenience or the situation. So, I mean, our self-evaluation of film from Friday was really all we needed to do. And so, I think that's taken a little bit off our coaching staff's plate this week. You know, we haven't been putting in the late hours trying to cram for someone new. So that's been convenient. But at the same time, you know, it's still the old cliche, the old adage, it's hard to beat a team 3 times, and it really is. And if nothing else, what we saw Friday is that Great Bend is going to throw punches. I mean, they're going to show up ready to fight, and so we're going to have to be ready.
How, as a coaching staff and as a team, do you overcome complacency in knowing that you beat this team twice already?
A lot of it is just evaluating ourselves and knowing what we need to do. And I would say this season's been full of a lot of those moments. And so while this is the postseason, I think the approach and the matter with which we're conducting our business is pretty similar to what it's been all year. And so, you know, we did evaluate what we did Friday, you know, kind of a little bit of a slow start for us, a little bit of a quick start for them. And so there's a couple things that we need to sharpen up from that and that we kind of focused on in practice. And so we're hoping that we can kind of, you know, ride those points of emphasis and kind of get going a little quicker tonight.
Anything from that Great Bend on Friday that you noticed that you need to adjust to for tonight's game?
Well, I think we need to be a little better against the zone early. The first time we played them, they didn't have Cal Dunkak, so they went to the 3-2 and only had 2 guys down low. And the second time we played them with their 3 bigs, they put those 3 down on the baseline and in the 2-3 and made it a little harder for us to get inside and score. And so I felt like we were easy to guard in the first quarter, first half, kind of predictable, kind of slow and lethargic. And so we've kind of worked on some things to hopefully, you know, move the ball and move our bodies a little quicker and be a little harder to guard. And then offensively, I think they showed that they're willing to shoot and they're going to put it up from deep and try to get hot from there and keep themselves in it. And so I think we got to do a little better job getting out and contesting on some shooters.
With as much experience back from last year's postseason run, do you notice the kids approaching this postseason any differently?
I think it's hard to tell right now, and part of that is just because practice is tough to evaluate, and the game, I think, will show some more. And I do think the fact that we're playing the same team twice in 5 days makes it hard to evaluate too. And so, you know, regardless of what happens tonight, you know, early in the game, I think we're going to get a pretty good feel of kind of where our heads are at and how we're going to handle things. And you know, we've got a lot of guys ready, though, and that's one luxury about this team and the experiences. You know, there were a lot of these guys that were out on the court last year, but even the guys that are on the bench were a part of it. You know, we returned pretty much everybody. And so I think there's guys right behind them that are ready to go if their name is called, and we need them to, you know, switch any sort of energy or momentum. And so, you know, we'll be ready and kind of keeping an eye on some things and push what buttons we need to make sure that we start right.
I know that Friday was the official senior day, but because of your record, you kind of get the opportunity for several more senior days. These are some pretty special moments to play postseason at home.
Yeah, and I mean, it was great Friday that we got to kind of have some ceremony and, you know, have them get their little curtain call and come out at the end of the game. But postseason wins are the best experience that anyone can have, you know, when they're playing basketball. And so, you know, you add the fact that we're going to potentially have the opportunity to play them at home too, and that's pretty special. And so we're going to do everything we can to get them as many of those as we can.
Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck.
Thank you.
Head coach of the Hayes High Indians, Alex Hutchins, on the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show. Chat with the coach brought to you by Dustin Shoemaker, Shelter Insurance Agent. Back to Hayes High School for this first-round sub-state game between Hayes and Great Bend after this break on the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure. Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Against Great Bend, but had 6 assists, giving him 125 now on the season. Carson in his 62nd career game, 42nd career start. He's been in double figures 12 times this year. TJ Nunnery, 6'3 senior, 7.5 points, 3.5 rebounds per ball game. He was in double figures on Friday with 10 points against Great Bend. It was his 5th double-figure performance of the year, 25th of his career overall, 82nd career game, 62nd career start. Jace Lindenberger, 6'6 junior, 15.5 points per ball game, 7.5 rebounds per contest. He was right on those numbers on Friday with 15 points and 7 rebounds. 45th career game, 21st career start. He's been in double figures in 17 of 20 games this year. And Dalen Swartz, the final starter for the Indians, 6'6 senior, 12 points, 6 rebounds, had 11 points on senior night on Friday against Great Bend. It was his 16th double-figure game this year, 30th of his career. He is in game number 70 of his career and start number 61. That is your starting lineups, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Brian Reuter Agency, looking out for you even when nothing is wrong. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance, the Brian Reuter Agency. And a message from the Kansas State High School Activities Association. Winter in Kansas is filled with many changes, from icy winds to gentle snow. It's a time to enjoy the excitement of interscholastic activities. Thousands of Kansas high school students need your support and encouragement. The Kansas State High School Activities Association and its member schools provide thrills and suspense for a lifetime of memories. See another part of education come to life through interscholastic activities. A public service message from the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Hayes High Sports Network. Hayes High takes on Great Bend. It's the Redeemed Designs Road to a Championship. This is the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure. Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
On the Hayes High Sports Network, this is the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show. They serve you from 609 East 8th Street for 8 seasons now. They've been getting our broadcast crew to and from road games, but with the Hayes High Indians receiving the number 1 seed in Substate, no need for those vehicles. I mean, there's one more for you to be able to get at Hertz Rent-A-Car, 609 East 8th Street in Hayes. The Hayes High Indians and the Great Bend Panthers, and with this postseason announcement from the Kansas State High School Activities Association. School activities teach students discipline, teamwork, and dedication while providing them with structured, supervised learning activities. Encourage your son and daughter to participate in school activities. Participation opens the door to a lifetime of enjoyment and excitement. The Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Hayes High Sports Network encourages you to make activities and academic curriculum partners. Hayes High and Great Bend, but let's look around the Western Athletic Conference in one game already at halftime. In 6A girls, it is number 4 6A Dodge City up on Hutchinson, the 1 seed and 4 seed, 23-15. Hutchinson hanging tough with Dodge City in Dodge City tonight. That was a 6 o'clock tip-off. The other half of that sub-state, the Liberal girls at 16-4 are the 2 seed. They will take on 3rd seeded Garden City, who's 11-5. That is a 7 o'clock tip-off. In 5A girls last night, Salina Central ended the Hayes High girls season at 6-15 with a win last night by Salina Central. Salina South will move into the sub-state championship with Salina Central after they beat Great Bend. So the Hayes High girls, Great Bend girls are done. As we mentioned, Dodge City, Liberal girls, and Garden City girls all playing tonight. In 6A boys action last night for the WAC, Garden City, the number 1 seed, upset by Hutchinson. Hutchinson getting win number 6 of the season, 51-43 in Garden City. Garden City finishes their year at 9-8. Dodge City ends Liberals' season in that same sub-state, 68-52. That is now win number 11 on the season for Dodge City. They're in the sub-state championship game, which they will host on Friday night at 7 o'clock against Hutchinson. The other game in this sub-state involving Hayes and Great Bend is in Salina. Salina South, Salina Central. Those two go at it tonight. Tonight at South High School. Winner of this game, winner of the Salina schools, will play on Saturday at the higher seed location at 3 o'clock for the sub-state championship. That's your look around the Western Athletic Conference. Brought to you by Aflac Insurance agent Sean Swartz. Business owners at Aflac Insurance. To your employees' benefit package at no cost to you. Find out how by visiting with Aflac Insurance, Sean Swartz. Great Bend is going to be dressed in their road black uniforms. Panthers across the chest in red above the red numbers. The Hayes High Indians will be in their home white uniforms. Maroon numbers, maroon lettering, all trimmed in gold. Hayes across the chest above the numbers for the Hayes High Indians, and that's your uniform update. Brought to you by Phase 2. Big thanks to Phase 2 for providing game day apparel for our broadcast. They're located next to Big D's Rental on 22nd Street in Hayes. This is the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy. They get you back in the game fast after injury, offering dry needling and deep tissue laser therapy to speed up the healing process. Free consultation and the same PT every visit. Herman Physical Therapy, they love helping people. And we're streaming at HayesPost.com. Thanks to our streaming partner, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. You could be watching the next Hayes High athletic event from the comfort of your new home. And a final message from the Kansas State High School Activities Association. They are a nonprofit organization supported by 760 member schools. KSHA and its member schools promote, develop, and direct interscholastic activities to contribute to a well-rounded and meaningful educational experience. The positive values of competition and good sportsmanship for both participants and spectators are continually encouraged. A public service message from your Kansas State High School Activities Association. This is the final break on the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show. We get sub-state action underway next on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student-athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse.
We are ready for sub-state basketball between the Hayes High Indians and the Great Bend Panthers. Second meeting in less than a week after Hayes High finished a sweep of the regular season series on Friday night at home on senior night, a 50-32 win. Hayes won in Great Bend back on January 2nd, 51-24 for the Indians. They've been held under their season average in points both times against Great Bend, but the Indians held Great Bend to under their season average of 39 points both times as well. Great Bend will start with the basketball. They will move left to right. Panthers with Council, Streck, Dunenkak, Spray, and Hall. Indians Cranwitter, Kiefer, Nunnery, Linenberger, and Swartz. And we're underway. Hayes High man-to-man defense. Dunenkak out past the three-point line. Lobs over the top to Council, who set a career high on Friday night with 12 points, averaging about 3 a game. He hit 3 three-pointers. He has the ball in the middle of the floor. Left side for Streck. Back to Council against Cranwitter. Throws it back over onto the left side. A three from Streck. No good. Banked it hard. Rebound out of bounds. That will stay with Great Bend. Great Bend hit 3 early threes in that game on Friday night, including 4 of their first 5 shots overall. But Hayes High eventually took control midway through the second quarter and never trailed again. Inbound out to Streck, 18 of 87 now on threes after that miss. Middle of the floor for Spray, a mismatch, but they go to Council. He shoots a 3 long, another offensive rebound, this one by Stephen Spray, who's being guarded by Jason Cranwitter right now, and 6'4", just reached up and was able to grab a hold of the basketball. Out to Dunenkak, around to Streck, left side Council. Great Bend's had the ball for the entire first half, and then they throw it away. It's taken away by T.J. Nunnery. Breakaway on the other end, right-handed dunk on the baseline, and the Hayes High Indians get a turnover, and the first 2 points of the game on the T.J. Nunnery dunk a minute into quarter number 1. Nunnery went for a steal, couldn't quite get there, and a second dunk opportunity. Streck recovers the ball for Great Bend down on our right, shooting in front of the Hayes High bench. Great Bend dressed in their road blacks with 4 wins on the season. Here's a 3 on the left side, no good from the Panthers, and the rebound down to Dalen Swartz. Great Bend 0 for 3 to start this game. Indians push it. Cranwitter right side, inside to Linenberger. High catch, off the window, scores. Indians efficient on their first 2 plays, lead 4-0. They never had a first quarter lead against Great Bend on this past Friday night. A minute 40 in, and the Indians lead 4-0 on 2-0, 2 for 2 from the field. Great Bend, another near steal, or another near throwaway. Dunenkak saves it to Council, right side for Streck, then to Spray, guarded by Swartz in the right corner, right in front of the Hayes High bench. Then to Dunenkak in that same corner. Then Kiefer tipped a pass. It ends up going off his face, out of bounds, stays with Great Bend. Indian basketball brought to you by Next Tech, Midwest Energy, and Gibbs Auto Supply. Great Bend will lob it into Dunenkak in the lane near the free throw line, and then eventually to Sam Hall, who gets his first touch. Hall had the ball poked away, got it back, runs down the lane, a shot blocked by Swartz and rebounded by Linenberger. Great Bend 0 for 4 from the floor. Ball up ahead, no look pass from Kiefer to Swartz, who lays it up and in, and the Indians 3 for 3 from the field, lead 6-0. Kiefer with assist number 126 on the season. Great Bend trying to take slower possessions, but so far 0 for 4 from the floor with a turnover. Cranwitter a near steal. Out to Dunenkak, and then onto the right side for Spray. He threw it away. Great Bend's second turnover. Hayes High has scored quickly in transition 3 times. They will go to the bench and bring in Jordan Dale, 6'1 junior, averaging 4.5 points a game, his 43rd career game. Cranwitter will take a seat. Also, Swartz steps down, and it'll be Noah Weimer into the game, the 6' junior. Scored 6 big points on Friday, kind of jump-started the Indians in the first half with a pair of 3-pointers. He had a steal in between those threes as well. This is Noah's 40th career game. Here is Dale's pass, tipped out of bounds into the Hayes High cheerleaders down to our left. Big student section tonight for the Hayes High Indians. Every other row is how people are seated here at the gymnasium. Inbound to Nunnery. Now to Kiefer. Wide open 3 is good. Indians are 4 of 4 from the field. 4 different players have scored, and the Indians lead 9-0. 3 minutes into this ball game. That one on a Carson Kiefer 3-pointer. Much different way than Friday night's senior night game started when the Indians were down big, and now Dale steps in front of a pass and steals it away. He'll lead a 4-on-3 break. Great Bend gets back quickly, gives it to Noah Weimer. One left-handed dribble, switches off to the right to Kiefer. He's open a three, sets his feet, missed everything, but Dale saves the rebound into Noah Weimer as he was jumping out of bounds to save the basketball. Indians possession down to our left. Dale from in front of the bench against the Great Bend zone. Skip past to Nunnery through his hands and then was able to recover, and Hayes High resets the offense. Lindenberger past the three-point line. Dale, Nunnery, and then back to Dale on the right side. Pump fake on a three, lobs backside for Lindenberger, catches in traffic, can't score, got his own rebound, goes up, nope, got it stripped away for Hayes High's first turnover. Indians got a good look inside but couldn't convert. It's their first empty possession of the night, leading 9-0 midway through this 8-minute first quarter. Here is Streck with the basketball against Kiefer. Picks up that ball, gives it to Council, who's tightly guarded by Nunnery, who reaches around and knocks the ball away, but also got a lot of Braylon Council's arm. First foul of the game, it's to TJ Nunnery, and Cranwitter and Swartz will check in. Nunnery and Lindenberger will take a seat. Hayes High leads 9-0. 4 different players have scored: Nunnery, Lindenberger, Swartz, and Kiefer. Great Bend basketball off the foul. Here's Council over on the left side, the sophomore guard with it to Streck. Guarded by Weimer, dumped down inside that Swartz read and takes away. Great Bend's fourth turnover. Indians have a break, led by Swartz. Tries to go up with a crossover, and he's going to be... There's a whistle, and the official just points the other way. I don't know what the call was, but it's a turnover on Hayes High and then a timeout by Great Bend. So Hayes High's second turnover. I have no idea what the call was. Indian basketball brought to you by Steel Fabrications, Heartland Building Center, and Discount Siding. Hayes High not the only game in town tonight. The Fort Hays State women basketball team won the MIAA regular season. Now they are in search of a MIAA tournament crown. They host Missouri Southern tonight in the first round of the tournament, and they lead in the third quarter 43-24. Freshman Olivia Hollenbeck with 16 points already in the game. Fort Hays wins tonight. They will host the semifinals and finals of the MIAA tournament at a Gross Memorial Coliseum on Saturday and Sunday. So Great Bend basketball after Hayes High's turnover. Indians up 9-0. Spray picks up a tipped pass, and then Kiefer steals it right away. Great Bend's fifth turnover. A 3-on-2 break. Up ahead, Cranwitter off the window and scores. Jason Cranwitter becomes the 5th different Indian to score on 5 different made baskets, and the Indians lead by the score of 11-0. 3:20 to go in quarter number 1. Hayes High's 5 of 7 from the floor. Here's Council on the right side. Corner for Streck. Off a screen. A 3 comes up short. Swartz with the rebound. Great Bend 0 for 5 from the field. Cross-court pass for Weimer. Dribbles down into the near corner. That's to our left. And then around the perimeter it goes to Cranwitter. Looks for a cutter. Comes off a screen. Step back 3. Instead doesn't shoot to Dale. Dale inside to Swartz. On the right, low block. He has a one-on-one advantage. Turns around, shoots the bank shot too hard. And Cal Dunicat comes down with the rebound. Great Bend's Council wants to slow it down. Hayes High leads 11-0. 2.5 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Here is Streck throwing right side. Dale tips the pass. Saved by Council on the sideline. Weimer in his shorts as he tries to turn the corner. Got it tipped away. High floater off the window goes in. Braylon Council's points are the first for Great Bend at the 2:20 mark of this quarter. Here's a pass from Kiefer to Swartz inside and scores. They left Swartz all alone. Swartz has 4. He's the first Indian to score double on 2 possessions in this game, and the Indians lead 13-2. Council, guarded by Cranwitter, forces him to pick up the basketball. Here's Hall from just inside the arc. Missed everything by about 2 feet. And the ball out of bounds to the Hayes High Indians. Here comes TJ Nunnery. Jace Lindenberger into the ball game, and for the first time, Wesley Oakley, 6'3" junior, in his 29th career game, 20th of this season, averaging 3 points, 1.5 rebounds. Indians lead 13-2. Started the game on an 11-0 run, and it's never been close since. Swartz, middle of the floor, left side for Oakley. Oakley out high to Lindenberger, over onto the right side then for Nunnery. Dumped down for Swartz, and he's pushed from behind by Cal Dunicat, and that is Great Bend's first foul of the game. Hayes High slicing apart the zone defense. Great Bend was man-to-man that time. Hayes High will inbound on the right baseline. Lob it into Swartz in the high lane. Now back to the free throw line. Steps through, lays it up left hand and scores. That's a nice, strong left-hand move by Dalen Swartz, who has 6. 15-2. Hayes lead to 13. Their largest lead of the game comes with 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hall, one dribble, in some trouble. Now has it knocked away, knocked free. Indians nearly got it. Now Hall down the lane. His shot blocked from behind by Nunnery. Saved, rejected again. It goes out to the left sideline. And Great Bend will have the basketball once again. Spray got it rejected. Now here's a 3 on the way, no good from Spray. And the rebound comes down to Nunnery. Indians lead 15-2, 60 seconds to go, quarter one. Oakley, wide open 3, has to dribble off of the three-point line. Out to Swartz, back to Oakley, down inside to Linenberger. Double team, goes through it, and he gets fouled and will shoot 2. First free throws of the game will come with 50 seconds to go in quarter one. And Jace Linenberger will be the shooter. Over the last 4 games, Linenberger has shot 84%, 26 of 31, and he continues that streak, knocking that one in. This next attempt will be his 100th of the season, the first 100 free throw shooter in a season since Trajan McCray. Second free throw good by Linenberger. He's now 74 of 100 on the season, and the Indians lead by 15. The foul was on Stephen Spray, his first. Indians up by 15, 17-2. Council picks up the basketball. Gives it up to Spray up high, well past the three-point line, and then onto the right wing, Streck to Spray on the left wing this time. Middle of the floor for Dunakak, and onto the right side, then it goes for Council. 30 seconds to go, quarter one. Council between 2 defenders, gets a shot up, but a foul before the shot is against Jason Cranowiter. Great Bend is 1 of 10 from the floor. Hayes High is 7 of 10 from the field. And lead by 15. Lob into Hall, knocked away by Swartz. Swartz is then run into by Hall, knocked off his path, trying to get the basketball out of bounds. It stays with the Panthers. Great Bend basketball, 20 seconds to go, first quarter. Shooting down to our right. Hayes High has been in control throughout. Spray hasn't knocked away, but Oakley called for a foul. Hayes High basketball brought to you by the Hayes High Athletic Booster Club and Progressive Physical Therapy. Down to 16 seconds to go in this quarter. 2 fouls on this possession for the Indians. Ball right side, Streck. Hall, middle of the floor, looks down inside for Dunakak, who's been in the lane a long time. Now he evacuates the lane. Council gets the ball middle of the floor. He's got the only 2 points. He traveled with the basketball. Oh, they call a jump ball. Either way, it goes to Hayes High. You would rather have had the travel just for the simple fact that you would start quarter number 2 with the ball. Instead, Hayes High has 1.1 seconds to go in this quarter. And Great Bend is going to send in Colton. Oh, they won't get it in. Here's Nunnery from behind half court, and it's off the backboard, no good. An impressive first quarter for the Hayes High Indians, leading 17-2 in the opening round of Sub-State against Great Bend on the Redeemed Designs Road to a Championship on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student-athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse.
It'll be Great Bend basketball to start quarter number 2. Hayes High basketball brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in USD 489. Great Bend 6 first quarter turnovers and 1 of 10 shooting. Here's a 3 from the left corner. Good by Maddox Spray, a freshman, his first career points. 17-5. Hayes High with the basketball for the first time in quarter one. Pick and roll for Lindenberger, but the ball stolen away by Madison Regier, Hayes High's third turnover. Regier just in his fifth game of the season for Great Bend. He has played in all three Hayes High games. He has the ball on the left wing. Bounces to the free throw line on the left elbow, and then onto the right side for Spray, who just hit that three-pointer from the left corner. Got himself in some trouble. Out to Council. Young lineup on the floor for Great Bend, including Colton Brock in his second career game. He's a freshman. The only upperclassman is Sam Hall, a senior, in the post. Here is Maddox Spray. Great Bend just running their offense out near the volleyball spike line. A minute into quarter number two. They hit a three. Indians turned it over. That's been the only action of quarter two so far. Madison Regier, left side for Council. He's got the only other field goal. Now to Spray, who has the three for Great Bend. Had the ball poked away, double teamed on the sideline. Noah Weimer poked it free and stole it. Great Bend's seventh turnover. Weimer up ahead to Nunnery, who's only 2 points. Come on, a dunk to open the game. Here's Dale on the right wing. Back to Weimer. Left side, Nunnery. Looks down into the post for Lindenberger. Feeds him just outside the line. Give and go to Nunnery. Back to the right corner for Dale. A three, no good, and the rebound comes down to Braylon Council. 17-5, Hayes by 12. They've led by as many as 15 after opening the game on an 11-0 run. Sam Hall at the right elbow against Jordan Dale, has it poked away, recovers the basketball, pushes off, gets the ball knocked away again, and then throws the ball out high to Council. Council fakes right, goes left, throws it onto the sideline for Spray. Crossover move, down to the baseline, in some trouble on a double team. Has his pass tipped. It is stolen away by the Hayes High Indians, but they can't control it, and it stays with Great Bend. Indians by 12, 5:52 to go in the opening round of the sub-state tournament here in Hayes. On the Redeem Designs Road to a Championship, your team can look like a champion on the court, on the field this spring, or in your office. Redeem Designs Road to a Championship. 5:45 to go, second quarter. Hayes High's led the entire way. They run a trap out at Cole Streck, who was fouled, and Jordan Dale picks up his first and the team's fourth. Hayes High with Wesley Oakley, TJ Nunnery, Jace Lindenberger, Jordan Dale, and Noah Weimer to start quarter two. Indians with a turnover and a missed three-pointer. That's been their only two possessions, with now 5.5 to go in this quarter, and that's an illegal screen set by Colton Brock. His first foul and Great Bend's 8th turnover. He kind of did that little side-to-side shuffle to try to get the defender. Official on the baseline saw it clearly. Carson Kiefer in for Wesley Oakley. Noah Weimer checks out as Dalen Swartz comes in. Sam Hall checks out for the Great Bend Panthers. Here's Cal Dunikak back in. Stephen Spray will replace Colton Brock. Hayes High by 12. They haven't scored in the second quarter. Great Bend holds the scoring advantage in this quarter at 3-0. Lindenberger left side for Swartz. Swartz looks for a cutter. Out high to Lindenberger again. Right side for Kiefer. Inside Swartz. Layup goes in as the pinballs around and falls through. Dalen Swartz with a game-high 8. 19-5, and the Indians up by 14. 5:10 to go in the second quarter. Hayes trying to complete a 3-game sweep of Great Bend. They swept Garden City in 3 games this year. Council drives, shoots, and scores over Swartz. That's a tough move. And Braylon Council has 4 of his team's 7 points. Indians by 12, 19-7. Kiefer feeds inside Lindenberger. Catch on the left low block and scores. And Lindenberger has 6 points, 21-7. Hayes High's lead back to 14 again. Hayes High went on an 11-0 run to start the game. That included 5 different players scoring. Here's a alley-oop pass to the backside. Not good on the shot. And then Hayes High's outlet pass is saved by Lindenberger on the baseline, who scores. He is fouled and will have a chance at a 3-point play. The pass got tipped. Lindenberger saved it. He scored, has 8 points, and a chance at another free throw. The foul was on the Panthers' Braylon Council. Jordan Dale checks out. Jason Kranowitter back in, joining Swartz, Lindenberger, Kiefer, and Nunnery. Free throw for Jace Lindenberger, 2 for 2 tonight. He has shot the only Hayes High free throws. He's shot the only free throws for either team, but misses this one, and the rebound to Stephen Spray. Hayes High's lead at 16. It is their biggest lead of the game. At 23-7. Great Bend trapped out near midcourt. Council saves it from going into the backcourt. Drives to the high lane, throws it onto the baseline. Touch pass back to Maddox Spray, who hit a three. Crossover move down the lane, runs into Swartz, and Dalen's going to be called for a foul. And free throws coming up for freshman Maddox Spray. Just his third game of the year, playing because of injury and COVID-related concerns for the Great Bend Panther team. The foul is up, the free throw is up and no good. And it looks like they called the foul. Oh, there they got it on the board for Dalen Swartz. They still had 11 on the board. Lindenberger checks out. Hayes High's Ashton Hernandez in for the first time. Free throw for Spray is no good again. And rebound number 4 of the night for Dalen Swartz. Quickly out to Kiefer. Kiefer running it up the near sideline, right to left to Nunnery in the corner. Indians by 16, 23-7. Their biggest lead of the game. Shooting 3 of 4 here in this quarter. Hernandez high lane out to Nunnery. An open 3 against the zone. No good. Short. And the rebound to Cole Streck as he tracks it down in the corner nearest to the Great Bend bench down to our left. 3.5 to go, second quarter. Indians by 16 after starting the game on a 6-0 run. Here is Spray over onto the right side for Braylon Council. He'll drive the baseline, poked away from behind by Nunnery, and it stays with Great Bend. Maddox Spray will check out for the Panthers. Checking in Sam Hall, joining Stephen Spray. Yes, Maddox and Stephen brothers. And then Cal Dunikak, Braylon Council, and Cole Streck. Inbound pass tipped, but saved by Streck. Back in the Council corner for Council. Wraps pass inside to Hall to a cutting Stephen Spray, who scores. His first 2 points of the game, 23-9. Hayes High leading at 14. One right-handed dribble by Kiefer with the basketball. Ran the perimeter to Hernandez. Back to a skip pass for Nunnery. Drives baseline to Swartz. Pump fake on the short jumper. Lost his balance but kept the pivot foot. Gets it out to Cranowiter. High arcing 3, no good. Hernandez gets the rebound and is fouled. Indians 1 of 4 beyond the arc. But other than that, have missed just 2 shots total. Nunnery out, Noah Weimer back in for the Hayes High Indians. And then the Indians will inbound on the left baseline. Kiefer lobs it in for Cranowiter. Cranowiter sets up the offense in the middle of the floor. Now swings it onto the right side for Noah Weimer. One-hand passes all the way around to Jason Cranowiter on the left wing. One dribble corner for Dalen Swartz. Skip pass to Kiefer. Kiefer has the Indians' only 3. Fakes a 3, drives, can't hit the floater. And the rebound down to Stephen Spray, his 4th rebound of the night. Hayes High by 14, 23-9. They've led by as many as 16 tonight on the Jace Lindenberger basket. Here's a deep 3 from Cole Streck that's good. My goodness. He was 6 feet beyond the arc. Great Bend's second 3. 23-12, Hayes High lead down to 11 with 2:15 to go in the second quarter. Ashton Hernandez, left side for Swartz. Great Bend back to their zone defense. Weimer on the right wing in front of the band. Baseline then for Kiefer. Backs away from there into the right corner. Skip pass for Cranowiter. Jason fakes right, now goes left, retreats and gives it back to Noah Weimer. To Carson Kiefer. Another pump fake on a 3. To Hernandez at the high lane. Out to Weimer. He wants a 3-pointer that is in and out, no good. Rebound tipped about. Comes down to the floor and it's taken away by Spray. And then the Indians, Dalen Swartz picks up his second foul. And he'll have to come out of the game. 6th team foul, so Great Bend will shoot free throws the rest of the way. Indian basketball brought to you by High Plains Roofing and State Glass Company. (23-12). Hayes by 11, but it was 16. Great Bend a much slower pace here in quarter 2. Gets the ball into Dunikak. Can't score at the rim. Spray with rebound number 6 of the game. Gets it out to Sam Hall. His pass tipped and stolen by Carson Kiefer. Kiefer, a 2-on-3, not in his favor. Goes right to the rim, hit in the head. He is fouled. Can't get the shot to go in, but he will get a pair of free throws. Foul on Braylon Council, his second. 6 fouls on each team now, so free throws rest of the way. Hayes High was 18 of 21 from the free throw line on Friday night. This free throw by Kiefer's good for his 4th point of the evening. 24-12, Hayes by 12. A minute 17 to go in the second. Free throw by Kiefer is no good, and Sam Hall comes down with the rebound. That is Hall's first board of the night. Just over a minute to go, quarter number 2. Great Bend throws it away. The Panthers' 9th turnover tonight. Sam Hall looks at Stephen Spray and says, my bad. Minute to go, second quarter. Indians by 12. They've led by as many as 16 after jumping out to an 11-0 lead at the beginning of this game. Here's Cranwitter in the right corner. Weimer around to Linenberger. Linenberger drives, kicks right side for Hernandez. Back to Weimer. Into the left corner then for Carson Kiefer. Panthers back to a zone. Here is Cranwitter on the right wing. Fakes right, drives, shoots the floater off the window. No good. And Stephen Spray with another rebound. And he's fouled. His 7th rebound of the game. Indians in this quarter have missed 4 consecutive shots and are 3 of 8 from the field after going 7 of 10 in the first quarter, and Spray will shoot a 1-and-1 after Cranwitter picked up his 2nd foul. Spray, a 70% free throw shooter, 21 of 30 in the free throw good. His 3rd point all coming here in this second quarter. 24-13, the lead down to 11 with 38 seconds to go. Well, Great Bend slowed it down a little bit. They were able to get some control of themselves. Spray hits the 2nd free throw, and it's a 10-point game. Great Bend on a 7-1 run after Hayes High took a 23-7 lead. 35 seconds to go, second quarter. Indians by 10, but it was 16. Cranwitter to Hernandez. 30 seconds to go. Right side to Weimer to Cranwitter. Cranwitter back to Weimer. Right side Kiefer. Nobody in the corner to throw to. Back out to Noah Weimer. Dribbles to the left side. Attacks. Gives it to Ashton Hernandez. Inside Linenberger. Back out to Weimer. Left corner 3. No good. And a long rebound tipped up into the air by Linenberger and grabbed by Kiefer. Indians 0 for 4 in this quarter on threes before Carson Kiefer buries one from the right side. Kiefer has both of the Indian three-pointers, 27-14. Great Bend shot from three-quarters court is no good. And at the end of one half, the Indians lead the Great Bend Panthers by 13, 27-14 in the first round of Sub-State on the Redeemed Designs Road to a Championship on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Caldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure, Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance.
Hayes High shoots 55% from the field in the first half and lead Great Bend 27-14 at the break. Hayes High jumped out to an 11-0 run and 17-2 after the first quarter. Indians pushed that lead to as high as 16 at 23-7, but Great Bend worked the lead down to 11 and eventually 10 on a 7-1 run. A Carson Kiefer 3 at the end of quarter number 2 puts the Indians back up by 13. Hayes High outscores Great Bend 17-2 in the first, but then are outscored 12-10 in the second. Great Bend out rebounding Hayes High by 2 at halftime, 13-11. Hayes High was 11 of 20 from the floor, 55%. But in that first quarter, the Indians were 7 of 10. In quarter number 2, 4 of 10. Great Bend 5 of 17 from the floor, 29%. They were 1 of 10 in the first quarter, 4 of 7 in the second quarter. Hayes High 2 of 7 beyond the arc, both makes by Carson Kiefer. That's 29% in the first half. Great Bend 2 of 8 for 25%. Great Bend 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Hayes High 3 of 5. Indians just 3 turnovers in the first half. Great Bend with 9, and the Indians lead at the break 27-14 in the first round of Sub-State. This is the USD 489 halftime show on the Redeemed Designs Road to a Championship, part of the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Caldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner.
On the Redeemed Designs Road to a Championship, the Hayes High Indians didn't have to travel far. It's their home gymnasium, and they lead Great Bend in the opening round of Sub-State, 27-14 at half. If the Indians pick up the win, they will play either Salina South or Salina Central. The 2 versus 3 seed are at one another tonight in Salina, and at half, it is Salina Central leading Salina South 19-14. Central with the lead at halftime against Salina South. So we'll see how that develops. Salina South led 13-3 Salina Central led 13-3 after one quarter. In the Western Athletic Conference, it's 6A girls action tonight. At halftime, Dodge City was beating Hutchinson 23-15. It's gone final. Dodge City, a big second half. Number 4 rated Red Demons win 52-29. They moved to 19-1 on the year. They will play either Garden City or Liberal. That game in Liberal tonight. That game had a 7 o'clock tip-off like this one, and that one at halftime, Liberal leading Garden City in a tight one, 22-18. The Hayes High girls last night, their season came to a close, 52-29 to Salina Central. Salina Central girls will host Salina South on Friday evening for a Sub-State championship. For Salina Central girls, it is a 9th consecutive Sub-State championship game. And the Fort Hays State women running away with it at a Gross Memorial Coliseum in the opening round of the MIAA tournament. They are up on Missouri Southern 67-42. Big night for Olivia Hollenbeck. She has 20 points. Whitney Randall crossed over 1,000 career points. She has 16 points. And senior Madison Mitty has 10 points on the game tonight, as well as Fort Hays State looks like they will be the host of the semifinals and finals of the MIAA tournament. It is not in Kansas City this year. Number 1 seed or the highest seed remaining get to host. That is Fort Hays State. They'll be doing that, it looks like, on Saturday and Sunday at a Gross Memorial Coliseum. I believe game times are going to be 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock out at the Coliseum for the 2 games on Saturday. If Hayes High would win tonight here at Hayes High School and hold off Great Bend, they will host a sub-state championship game at 3 o'clock on Saturday. We will be streaming that contest. This has been the USD 489 halftime show. USD 489 growing together. Indians with a 13-point lead, 27-14. We're back with the second half after this break on the Redeem Designs Road to a Championship, part of the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure. Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
About a minute and a half away from starting half number 2 as the Hayes High Indians try to pick up win number 21 in 21 tries. They take on the Great Bend Panthers for a 3rd time this season. Great Bend playing this game a little shorthanded once again. They have some players out for injury and also because of COVID and contact tracing. They have the same squad they had on Friday night. Hayes High a 17-2 lead after 1. Lead at halftime, 27-14. And again, the game we're keeping an eye on in addition to this, it is Salina Central 19, Salina South 14 at halftime. If Hayes High wins, they will host one of those 2 teams here in Hayes on Saturday afternoon. And then the first round state games are already predetermined on what sub-state you'll play. The winner of this sub-state will play the winner of Topeka West, Topeka Seaman, Emporia, and Newton sub-state at the higher seed location. Hayes High basketball to start half number 2. They take some time off the clock, lob it backside for Lindenberger, spin, fade away, and scores. He's fouled and a chance at a 3-point play. Lindenberger the first to double figures with 10. Lindenberger with his 18th double-figure game in 21 games this year. 29-14. With the basket. A free throw by Lindenberger reestablishes the Indians' biggest lead of the contest of 16, 30-14. So a 3-pointer to end the first half, a 3-point play to begin the second half, and the Indians' lead that was trimmed down to 10 is back to a game-high 16. Here's Dunikak receiving a bounce pass in the lane, kicked out to Stephen Spray. Spray a little pump fake. Out to Streck, who will fire a 3 that is off the left side of the rim, no good. Rebound out of bounds to the Hayes High Indians. Hayes High was out-rebounded by Great Bend on Friday night. It was a rare time that has happened this year. Hayes High out-rebounded in the first half tonight, 13-11, 7 of those by Stephen Spray. Hayes High basketball, a field goal here establishes a new game-high lead. Here's a pass into the corner to Cranwitter. Sets his feet, fires a 3, no good. Rebound tipped by Swartz, saved by Kiefer. Back underneath for Swartz. Reverse layup is no good. Rebound, Lindenberger turns, faces, can't score, and will shoot 2. Hayes High players on the sideline wanted free throws for Swartz. They will be for Lindenberger, who is 3 of 4 tonight. Oh, and we'll get 2 here on the foul against Cal Dunikak. Free throw, no good. 6:58 to go, third quarter. Indians have led the entire way, started the game on an 11-0 run. Now an official telling Stephen Spray needs to tuck his jersey in. He obliges. He and Dalen Swartz have a chuckle. Free throw by Lindenberger, no good. A rare 0 for 2 trip for Lindenberger at the free throw line. 6:50 to go, third quarter. Indians up by 16, 30-14, matching their large lead of the game. Sam Hall, high lane, underneath Dunakak, reverse layup, misses, and a whistle and a foul. Nunnery went to block the shot. He landed on Dunakak, who went down to the ground, and it is a foul on TJ Nunnery, his second, and some foul trouble starting to sneak in on the Indians. 2 for Swartz, 2 on Cranowitter, and 2 on Nunnery. So Hayes High misses 2 free throws on their trip, and Cal Dunakak, who is 1 for 2 on the year, pinballs one in. Dunakak missed a bunch of time with a foot injury. He did not play against Hayes High back in January. Missed some games because of quarantine clear at the beginning of the season. So he is just in his 9th game of the year and misses the second free throw. Lindenberger with his 4th rebound of the night. 30-15, the teams combined for 1 of 4 free throw shooting on those trips. Great Bend zone defense. Here's Swartz on the baseline, driving, shooting, and gets it blocked. Rebound, Lindenberger on the left side of the rim, scores, and Lindenberger has a game-high 13. 32-15, and the Indians' biggest lead of the game at 17. 6:20 to go in the third. Here's Hall over on the left sideline to Stephen Spray at the free throw line, then back to Hall after it touches 2 other players. He dribbles down the lane and gets it poked away by Nunnery, stolen by Swartz. Great Bend's 10th turnover. Left to right, into the corner, Lindenberger. A 3 in transition goes in. Jace Lindenberger with his 5th three-pointer on 6 tries this year, now has 16 points, 35-15, Indians by 20. Here is a 3 from Council to answer, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped, and Nunnery, who tipped it, gets the rebound himself. Indians by 20. Nunnery pushes, left side for Kiefer. Kiefer against the zone, lobs over the top to Cranowitter, back to Nunnery. Nunnery onto the right baseline for Swartz to Kiefer, who drives that baseline around 2 players in the corner. Cranowitter, he'll launch up a 3, that's no good, and the rebound down to Cal Dunakak. Great Bend had a chance to get a run out, but they didn't look the right direction. To Stephen Spray on the left wing, back out to Council. Scored Great Bend's only 2 points of the first quarter. Hayes High scored 17. Here's Spray in the right corner. He answers Lindenberger's 3 with one of his own, and he has 7. 35-18. Indians' 20-point lead down to 17. Inside 4:50 remaining in the third quarter. Cranowitter, baseline for Swartz. Dalen skips a pass over the top of the zone defense to Nunnery. Corner for Kiefer. He launches a 3 that's no good. A rebound tipped, and Spray with rebound number 8. Hayes High with 3 three-pointers, 1 in each quarter, and then another one dumped in by Cole Streck. Great Bend back-to-back 3s. 35-21. Indians lead down to 14 after it reached a game-high 20. Lindenberger inside, 1 dribble. His pass tipped, but it got to Kiefer, to Cranowitter. Pump fake on a 3. Back to Kiefer right side, and it's out of bounds. It got touched by a Great Bend Panther, and then Kiefer tried to save it, but could not reach it. It stays with the Indians. Wesley Oakley, Jordan Dale, and Noah Weimer check in. Jason Cranowitter, Dalen Swartz, and TJ Nunnery will all take a seat. Indian basketball brought to you by Aflac Insurance agent Sean Swartz and Edward Jones, Daryl, Jeff, and Linda Seibel. Hayes High's led the entire way so far tonight and currently lead with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Wesley Oakley with the basketball. A pass to Noah Weimer. Dribbles twice, gets it left side for Dale. Back to Weimer, then onto the right corner for Kiefer. Doesn't shoot this 3. Steps back, no look pass to Lindenberger, high lane. 1 dribble, tried to get it to Oakley, but it was tipped in mid-flight. Indians' 4th turnover of the game. Hayes High is averaging 11 giveaways a game this year. That number went up a little bit towards the end of the year. Streck misses this 3 in the corner. Rebound Weimer, out ahead Dale. Dale will slow things down in the right corner. Out to Kiefer. No look pass to Oakley. Oakley gets it stolen away. Indians' 5th turnover. Turn it over on back-to-back possessions. Spray, who hit a 3 from the right wing, has the ball there again. Gets rid of it to Braylon Council. Guarded by Weimer. His pass is tipped, but it rolls right to the hands of Cal Dunakak in front of Coach Tim Brooks of Great Bend. To Spray. Now around it goes onto the right side for Dunakak. up top to Council, and the Indians do a good job defending that possession. Streck, who had a deep three in the first half, has 6 points for the Panthers. Out to Council. Council chased out near midcourt. Got the ball poked away by Kiefer. Then a Great Bend Panther lands on top of the ball, saves it. Now Great Bend has a 3-on-1. Streck, a wide open three, rolls it in. Streck has 9, and it's 35-24. The Indians' 20-point lead down to 11 on 3 3-pointers from the Great Bend Panthers. This is how their first quarter started on Friday here in Hayes, and then the Indians throw it away. Hayes High's 6th turnover. And Great Bend with a field goal here can make this a single-digit ball game after Hayes High was up by 20. Sam Hall dumps it underneath for Dunakak. Kicks out right corner and threw it away. If he takes a little bit of time, he had Council wide open in the corner. And here comes TJ Nunnery and Dalen Swartz in for Jace Linenberger and Carson Kiefer. Great Bend on a 9-0 run and had the basketball but turned it over. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Indians by 11 with the basketball. Dale on the right wing against the zone. Skip pass to Noah Weimer across the court. And then a skip pass back to Jordan Dale. He's open for three. It's straight on and nothing but net. First points for Jordan Dale. And the Indians up 38-24 as the Indians answer 3 straight threes from Great Bend with a 3 of their own. Now Stephen Spray misses a shot. Rebound is tipped onto the baseline where Wesley Oakley grabs it before it goes out of bounds. Up ahead, it goes to Weimer. One-hand bounce pass to Nunnery on the right side of the floor in front of the Hayes High bench. To Dale, to Weimer, to Nunnery again. Dribbles to the right baseline near the official. Will stop in the corner. Whip a pass on the baseline to Dale. Another 3. That one short. And this rebound comes down to Braylon Council. He had some pressure from his side, realized it, stopped, and keeps the dribble and the possession for the Great Bend Panthers. Guarded by Weimer. His pass tipped is Council's. Dale tipped it again. It stays with Great Bend. 1 minute to go, third quarter. Hayes by 14. The lead was down to 11 after the Indians pushed it all the way to 20. But Great Bend hit 3 straight threes and had the ball. Council on the right sideline. Hayes High really defending the passes, and now a whistle away from the ball. And Weimer and Colton Brock get tied up, and Noah Weimer is going to pick up the foul. The two with intertwining arms kept him there to show the official. And like your two kids, they did call a foul on one of them. And neither of them were happy about the proceedings. Here's Council out near midcourt, receives a screen but dribbles away from it, drives the baseline. A floater is no good, and Dalen Swartz comes down with his 5th rebound of the night. 38-24, Hayes by 14 with the basketball. 30 seconds to go, third quarter. Here's Dalen Swartz, pump fake on a 3 of his own. Drive, pull up from 10 feet and scores. Dalen Swartz to double figures with 10, and then Great Bend pushes a player after the baskets. It's called on Colton Brock, and remember, he is the one that got into it with Weimer, so that's a turnover on Great Bend, their 12th. Brock will come out, Dunakak back in, and Hayes High gets the basketball on their own baseline. 23 seconds to go in the quarter. Inbound for Dale to Swartz at the free throw line. Onto the right side, Nunnery. Nunnery traveled. Hayes High's 7th turnover. Hayes High had 3 in the first half. They have 4 here in this quarter, and they're all coming in the last couple minutes of the third. 15 seconds to go, third quarter. Hayes by 16, 40-24. It was 20 at one point at 35-15, but Great Bend hit 3 straight three-pointers. Council left side with 7 seconds to Spray. Back to Council with 3 seconds to Spray. He'll fire a 3 at the buzzer. That's no good, and that's the end of quarter number 3. Hayes High 8 minutes away from advancing to the championship in their own gymnasium on Saturday here in the Sub-State Championship, Sub-State Tournament on the Redeem Designs Road to a Championship, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wertenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse.
It'll be Great Bend basketball to start quarter number 4. They were within 11 in the third quarter on 3 straight threes and had the ball, but did not score on that next possession. Here's Council. He'll shoot a 3 and knock it in. Great Bend can knock in threes against Hayes. That is Council's first 3 of the night. He has 7, 40-27. Great Bend takes time on their possessions, and it's kept Hayes High scoring average against the Panthers this year low, just barely over 50 points. Feed inside Lindenberger, catches, double team, got the ball knocked away, and they say out of bounds off of Lindenberger for the Indians' 8th turnover. Indian basketball brought to you by Paul Wertenberger Construction, Master Cleaners, and Coldwell Banker. 40-27. Hayes High by 13, but the Panthers with the basketball here in the 4th. Streck wanted another 3. He's got 3 tonight, but was guarded closely on this one. To left side to Dunikak. To Council. Dribbles left. Back to Streck. He has hit a couple of really deep threes tonight. Throws a dangerous pass to Stephen Spray. Now back to Council, the sophomore point guard. Probes the defense. Right side for Dunikak. His 3 barely draws iron, and Great Bend saves the ball. Stephen Spray throws it off of Jason Cranowitter, and it stays with the Panthers on Spray's 9th rebound of the night. Great Bend ball. Hayes by 13. Inbound to Stephen Spray. Back to Council. Great Bend tonight has 6 made three-pointers. Make it 7. Streck another deep 3. Streck's got 12 this evening. It's 40-30. Indian lead down to 10 with 6.5 to go in this 4th quarter. Great Bend zone has slowed down Hayes High, and their three-point shooting has brought them back from 20 down. Dale left side for Kiefer, who was fouled on his drive well before the shot. Foul on Dunikak, his 3rd, 4th team foul. Great Bend with 2 fouls to give yet. Kiefer to inbound on the left baseline. Looks for Dale in the corner. Now needs to trigger out to somebody, and Swartz goes up high to catch it. To Cranowitter, who carried. Hayes High's 9th turnover. There are only 2 possessions of the 4th quarter have been turnovers. Great Bend has hit a pair of 3s, and Great Bend can make this a single-digit ball game for the first time since 11-2 in the 1st quarter. Here's Sam Hall, back cut. Indians tip the pass. Nearly got through. Great Bend's 13th turnover. Kiefer splits a pair of defenders at half court. Up head to Swartz, lays it up and scores. Dalen Swartz with 12, 42-30, and the Indians needed that basket as their lead got cut down to 10. Here is a drive by Council. Shot blocked. Grabbed by Kiefer. Kiefer leads the break. Up ahead it goes right side, onto the baseline, out to Kiefer. Underneath for Lindenberger, lays it up and scores. He's fouled and has a chance at a 3-point play. Well, just as it looked like Great Bend had all the momentum, Hayes High scores back-to-back layups, and Lindenberger has a chance to make it a 3-point play. For Jace, this will be free throw number 7 on the night. He is 3 of 6 this evening, has 18 in the game, and now 19 with that free throw. 45-30. And after Great Bend had the ball down by 10, turned it over, Hayes High quickly scores on 2 straight possessions. Spray trapped on the baseline, got it to the corner for Council. A 3, good. Timeout, Great Bend. Braylon Council has 10. He has 2 fourth-quarter threes. 45-33. Great Bend, for the record, is a 25% shooting three-point team. In the first half, they were 2 of 8, so right on 25%. In the second half, they are 6 of 11. And so in this game so far, Great Bend is 8 of 19 on threes, 42%. On Friday night, for senior night, the Panthers were 5 of 17. They're having a couple of their better three-point shooting games of the year. The winner of this game takes the winner on the winner of Salina Central, Salina South. South now ahead after 3 quarters, 30-25, thanks to a 13-2 run. So Salina South to the lead for the first time tonight in Salina. That's after South was down 13-3 after 1 quarter and trailed at halftime. 45-33, Great Bend hit another 3. And now Hayes High has the basketball, up by 12. Again, that zone by the Panthers. Kiefer fakes left, goes right, splits the defense, up and under, no good. And the rebound comes down to Sam Hall. Great Bend basketball. They can make it a single-digit ball game with just inside 5 minutes to go if they hit yet another 3. 6 so far in the second half, 8 in this game. Braylon Council on the left wing against Cranowitter, and Jason's called for a foul. Cranowitter's 3rd. That is the 3rd team foul on Hayes High. 4:44 to go in the game. Hayes High by 12, but a little uneasiness here at Hayes High Gymnasium. Council driving down the lane. His floater is tipped, and it hit the basket support. Was it tipped? Apparently not. It'll go to Hayes High. The ball went so high on that floater from Council, I just assumed that it had to have been tipped. 4.5 to go, 4th quarter. Great Bend misses the shot, and now Hayes High is going to pull it out and make Great Bend come guard him. Up by 12 with 4.5 to go, and Hayes High will just hang out at midcourt if the Panthers refuse to come get him. Now Great Bend is going to go man-to-man defense. Here's TJ Nunnery in the center circle, guarded by Stephen Spray. And again, they back off, so he comes out. Now Nunnery goes right around Spray, underneath for Cranowitter, but the pass tipped out. Stays with Hayes High. Hayes High says if you're going to set back in the zone, we're just going to run the clock out and win this game. 45-33, Hayes by 12. Lob in for Linenberger, takes it away from a shorter defender. And again, Hayes High against that zone will just bring the ball out near midcourt. Now nobody guarding Carson Kiefer, so he'll bring the ball out. Spray comes and gets him. Kiefer right around him, scores. They'll wave off the shot, though. Fouled first. Indian basketball brought to you by Roofmasters, Insurance Planning, Jeter Law Firm, and Herman Physical Therapy. 6th team foul on Great Bend, so free throws rest of the way for Hayes High. And Spray will have to take a seat, just can't keep up with the Indian guards. Inbound for Nunnery, and again, TJ will pull it out to midcourt. Indians by 12, over 4 minutes of this 8-minute 4th quarter gone. Great Bend forced to come out of that zone. Weimer goes right around his defender. Out to Cranowitter, back out to Kiefer. Kiefer down the lane, looks underneath for Linenberger, catches and scores. 21 for Jason Linenberger tonight. His 6th 20-point game of the year, 47-33. And the Indians' lead increases to 14 with 3.5 minutes to go. Ball left side for Streck. He's had a big night on 4 3-pointers, a couple of them from deep. Now Linenberger tips a pass away, stolen away by TJ Nunnery. Nunnery back to Cranowitter. Cranowitter at the rim, can't score, but he'll shoot 2 free throws. Great Bend's 14th turnover. And Cranwitter looking for his first points of the night. No, excuse me, he scored 2 during that 11-0 run to start the game. Free throw by Cranwitter is no good. Jason, a 69% free throw shooter. And after Hayes High shot 18 of 21 on Friday night, they're 5 of 10 this evening. This free throw rolls off, no good. Lindenberger got the rebound, had it tipped away from him. It goes into the hands of Noah Weimer, who scores. Indians went 0 for 2 on that trip to the free throw line, but got the offensive rebound and lead 49-33. And now a foul on Hayes High on a steal attempt. Or excuse me, no, it was a foul on Sam Hall. And Hayes High will get 2 more free throws on the Great Bend turnover. This one will be for TJ Nunnery. TJ at the line for a 1-and-1, 6 of 7 on Friday night, and in the last 2 games, 10 of 13. Free throw by Nunnery, no good. Lindenberger, though, with another offensive rebound off of a missed free throw. And then the three-pointer put in by the Hayes High Indians. So Hayes High misses 3 free throws, but scores 5 points. And Hayes High leads 52-33. With 2:45 to go, and Great Bend wants a timeout. We are just past the top of the hour, so as we have the time now during this break, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
This is the Hayes High Sports Network, streaming made possible by Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home.
This is the Redeem Designs Road to a Championship. Your team can look like champions on the court, in the classroom, and in the office with Redeem Designs. And this is the Redeem Designs Road to a Championship. Hayes High winning 52-33. Their lead was cut down to 10 in the fourth quarter at 40-30. And the Panthers had the basketball but turned it over. Since that 40-30 mark, Hayes High is on a 12-3 run. Started the game on an 11-0 break. Hayes High just above 50% tonight shooting. Shooting 53% on the year. Here's Council driving, kicking out, Streck an open 3, missed this one. And the rebound to TJ Nunnery. He had already made 4 threes tonight, then the outlet pass all the way up to Jordan Dale, who scores. Dale has 5 all in the second half. 54-33, Indians by 21 is now their largest lead of the game. Here's Streck, a pull-up from the left elbow, scores. He's got 14 on the evening. 54-35. 2:10 to go in tonight's game and in somebody's season. Again, Great Bend goes back to that zone, so Hayes High pulls the ball out to midcourt. Kiefer drives on his defender, gets fouled while he's in the air. It'll be a 1-and-1 for the Hayes High Indians, who have missed 3 straight fourth quarter free throws. Kiefer will go to the line, where he's 1 of 2 tonight. Minute 59 to go in the game. Free throw by Kiefer is good, and he'll get a bonus shot. 8 for Kiefer. He scored just 2 against the Panthers on Friday. 55-35, free throw good. 56-35, Kiefer has 9 this evening. Working his way up the charts for assists in a single season. Came into tonight with 125. He would have had over 100 a year ago, but the state tournament cut short. Now Council driving is fouled and will shoot 2. Dalen Swartz with the foul, his 3rd. 2 free throws for Braylon Council. 6 of 10 on the year. Thrust into the point guard duties after Great Bend became shorthanded and the free throw no good. Panthers just 2 of 7 from the stripe. Hayes High 7 of 14. Second free throw is up and good by Council. He's got 11. That's after a career high 12 against Hayes High on Friday. 56-36. Indians lead at 20. A minute 35 away from the Sub-State Championship game. Nunnery around his guy, lays it off for Swartz at the rim, gets fouled, and he'll shoot two. Boy, Great Bend has to extend out to try to get the ball, and they cannot keep up with the Hayes High guards. Swartz to the line for the first time tonight. That foul on Cal Dunikak, his fourth. And 2 free throws for Dalen. 56% free throw shooter. Hits the front rim and crawls in. He's got 13 tonight. Second free throw with a minute 33 to go. Uses all the rim and crawls in. Dalen with 14. First team All-WAC a year ago. It'll be interesting to see how many Hayes High lands on the All-Conference team this year. You certainly think a minimum 4, but the Indians going to have the player of the year in the conference, you would imagine, but who will it be will be the big question. Here is a drive by Council. Bank shot good from 14 feet. Council with back-to-back career highs against Hayes High. 12 on Friday night, 13 tonight, and now Hayes High is going to call a timeout for substitution. Here comes Nate Brooks into the ball game, Garrett Wellbrock, Wesley Oakley, Ashton Hernandez, and Devin Schmidberger. And the Hayes High Indians use the timeout for substitution. Great Bend says we'll go ahead and take the full 30 seconds. 58-38, Hayes by 20. This is the most points Hayes has scored against Great Bend this year. The Indians scored 50 on Friday, and back in January, they scored 51. Here is Schmidberger, corner for Wellbrock. Dribbles out of the corner, skip pass for Nate Brooks. Inside a minute to go. Hayes by 20. Ashton Hernandez attacks into the corner for Wellbrock. Back to Schmidberger. Schmidberger to Brooks. The whole crowd wants Nate to take that to Wellbrock. He heads down the lane, pulls it back out to Ashton Hernandez. Down to 40 seconds remaining. Hayes by 20. He'll pick up win number 21 in 21 tries. Here's Brooks in the right corner. Out to Wellbrock, around to Oakley. Hayes High will move to the Sub-State Championship game, which they will host on Saturday at 3 p.m. 30 seconds remaining. Hernandez to Brooks. Brooks off a screen, down the lane, jab step, fade away to the short, and Sam Hall comes down with the rebound. 15 seconds to go. Here's Council. His pass tipped out of bounds into the student section, dressed in neon colors tonight. Hayes High will have one game remaining in this gymnasium, at least this week. They win that one on Saturday. They will host the first round state game as well. A lot of work to do before that. Here's Council for Great Bend. 8 seconds remaining. Down the lane. Shot blocked. Wellbrock with the rebound, and that will do it. Hayes High is 21-0 on the year. They win the first round of Sub-State by 20 over the Great Bend Panthers. 58-38. Panthers season comes to a close at 4-15. Hayes High with 21 from Jace Lindenberger and 14 from Dalen Swartz are 21-0. They will host either Salina South or Salina Central on Saturday afternoon here at Hayes High School in the Sub-State Championship game. For the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy on the Redeem Designs Road to a Championship, I'm Dustin Armbruster.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student-athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes Kalon, Kurt Maska, and Kurt Viner. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club, proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.